All right, next video. Mother abandons 7-year-old son with cancer. A must-see ending.
Wow, Mom, we've been driving a long time.
I know, sweetie, but we're almost there.
How long have we been in the car?
Almost 4 hours, sweetie, but we're getting close here.
Jake and Tyler will be so jealous. We got to go to Disneyland. Too bad they couldn't come.
Oh, what a sad lead up. And it's going to end with the kid having cancer. Is that why she's taking him to Disneyland? Also, Disneyland blows dick. Disneyland is the worser version of Disney World, and Disney World also sucks. So that means Disneyland is actually terrible. They're not at Disneyland. Where the fuck are they? Is she going to abandon the kid here? Did she find out the kid had cancer? She told him they were going to Disneyland. She drove him 4 hours into the middle of nowhere and just kicked him to the curb. Oh, this is going to be so fun. This isn't Disneyland.
This is Disneyland, Mom?
This is where the shuttle comes to pick you.
This is where your road ends, Timmy. This is where your road ends. I'm leaving you.
Now, Brian, wait right here. I'm gonna go park the car in the parking lot.
Where is it, Mom?
Bro has earrings at 7? Is that common?
Mom, can I come?
I'll be right back, Brian, I promise.
I could come with you.
I know, sweetie. Just...
Why would you just leave your son if he had cancer? Like, that doesn't even make logical sense. Like, you abandon your kid, you're gonna get arrested for abandoning a child. And what's the point?
Stay right there.
Too much money for the treatment? The bills. It's the bills. Yeah, okay, if it's the bills, then, like, I'm not advocating for leaving your son with cancer. That's completely fucked up. But, like, if it's the bills that are the issue, maybe, like, put up your kid for adoption, not drop him off the side of the road in the middle of nowhere and try and get away with that. Like, what the fuck?
I'm sorry
For what, sweetie?
for being sick.
Oh, that's so fucked.
Okay, Brian. You're gonna get better soon.
Bro, they keep changing the spelling of Brian, and I'm gonna freak the fuck out. The first time it was Brian with an I, now it's Brian with a Y. Maybe the kid will become Walter White. He really believed her that this is the fucking bus stop to the goddamn Disneyland? They're in a warehouse parking lot. What the fuck are you crying for like this is some emotional decision? You just don't abandon your son. Why are you acting like this is out of your control? Just pick up your son. You're the one that's leaving him.
Michelle never went back to Brian that day. Brian, left alone, walked around to seek help. First, people referred him to the police to seek out his mother, as Brian didn't know who his dad was. In the meantime, Brian was kept at a shelter for boys, where he got bullied and beat up. Within one day, he ran away and tried to seek out more help. But the other strangers he met were not any help. Instead, they stole from him as well.
What the fuck? Kid gets cancer, gets abandoned, goes to a shelter, gets bullied, runs away, goes to get help, gets mugged. What the fuck?
Could someone please give me money? Please? Or
Hungry will code HTML for food. There is no fucking shot this kid knows how to code HTML. And why is that what he's offering? To be fair, if you saw a kid this young on the street with a sign that said, "Will code for food," wouldn't you think that this is some, like, scam and his parents are making him act homeless? That's what I would think. If I saw a kid with a fucking "Will code for HTML" sign on the goddamn road and he's, like, 7 years old, I'd be like, this is a scam. Like, this has to be a scam. Like, there's no shot this is real. Did I tell y'all about the time that I offered to buy food for a homeless guy and he refused because he wanted money instead? I don't usually give homeless people money, but I'll go up to them and I'll say, like, yo, do you want food or something? And he says, unless you can get me a Philly cheesesteak, I don't want it. I was like, dude, there's a grocery store right there. Like, I'll get you anything. He was like, no. I was like, you're a fucking dick.
Hi, Brian. I told you I would come back this morning, and I'm back. I had to tell my boss about your situation, and we'd like to help you.
It's like I told you this morning, I don't want anyone's help anymore. A few days ago, someone stole from me and physically assaulted me. Please, I just want to be returned to my mom.
I know, Brian. My boss, he wants to help you. He wants to help you to find your mom. He wants to help you find shelter. And he's a good man. And I'm sorry you had to go through this. No, please, come back.
You think this guy is in the video? Like, do you think this guy's an actor, or do you think he's just in the shot? I'm so intrigued by this. Do you think he is in? I think he is not an actor.
Brian? I'm Sam.
Please, leave me alone. I don't want any more help.
My assistant Amber told me about what happened to you.
I could make you rich, son. There's a pound of cocaine in this bag
Joe,
here.
when are
You want to
listed?
smuggle
And
it
watch out,
across the
flies
border for
behind
me?
you, and it's mad dogging you.
You get 10%. You smuggle the drugs, you get the money. He's a mafia drug runner. In this bag, it's a lot of opium. A lot of opium.
Stan, you want to be left.
They keep... I'm gonna fucking freak out. Brian, look. Brian with an I.
There's some cash, some groceries. There's a cell phone with my
There's
number.
some cash, some groceries, and there's a secret compartment at the bottom.
I hope you find some help soon.
Dude, they could literally call some, like, there's, like, government services that, like, get kids off the streets. Like, this isn't like, oh, the kid's just screwed.
Wait. I'm not doing so well.
Ew! Dude, that's barbecue sauce. He doesn't even say anything.
Before that day got darker, Brian decided to trust once more and give Sam a chance. Sam and his assistant Amber wanted to immediately help Brian and took him to the hospital. Sam, being a billionaire, took him to the best doctor.
A billionaire? A billionaire. A billionaire. Not even realistic, like, oh, he's rich. A billionaire, Samir. You're really shaping this one out?
Sam provided Brian with a place to stay in his mansion and used his resources to track down his mother. When he was unable to find his mom,
Dude, why is he trying to go back to his mom? His mom's a bitch.
he adopted him legally. After numerous expensive surgeries,
He got adopted by a billionaire? Now that's a dub.
there was other complications that occurred, and Brian had a minor stroke during his life.
Shave his head. Dude, they put, like, fucking paper mache. That doesn't even look like a bald cap. Oh my god, dude. What the fuck? Dude, he's not even in a hospital. They're just in a random bed.
I've never had a child of my own, Brian.
I've never had a child of my own, Brian. As you see, I'm infertile. My sperm count isn't very good.
Are more expensive.
Oh my god,
than
he's
she
not
can
blinking.
Dad?
He just took off the breathing tube. Or the fucking mask. The oxygen mask. What, now he's fine? Now he's fucking cured? A hug? 15 years later.
Hey, I'm here.
Are you sure you still want to do this?
Yeah.
Okay, Brian. Best of luck.
Thanks,
Now it's
Dad.
Brian with an
No
eye
problem.
again.
I love you, son.
He's gonna go knock on his mom's door. You know how you left me, Mom? Well, a billionaire adopted me and cured my cancer.
It's me. Mom?
Isn't it weird how 15 years later, he looks old as shit and she looks exactly the fucking same? No way.
I knew one day you would come and find me, Brian.
No, you didn't. You said she would. No, 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 no. You dropped him off there thinking that he was gonna fucking die.
You did, Mom? I thought you left me because I had cancer. Did you even think I was still alive?
Brian, I knew. There was a part of me that always knew you were alive.
By the way, I always knew that you were alive. I'm really in debt. Do you have any money for your mom? Do you have any money for me? Because I'm really in debt.
It wasn't that easy. When I first found out you had cancer, and then when your dad...
No shout out, this would be a calm conversation. If this is me and she fucking left me, and 15 years later I was fucking alive and I actually went to go see her, I would be like, you bitch. You fucking bitch. You left me to die, and now my dad's a goddamn billionaire, and I'm gonna fucking buy your goddamn home and foreclose on it because my dad owns the fucking banks, and you're gonna be goddamn homeless. You're gonna feel what it's like to be homeless, bitch. Too far? I don't give a fuck. What do you mean too far? How's that too far?
It's not your fault. But hey, you turned out fine.
Why'd she
I
touch him
always
like
knew
that?
you would turn out fine. You have your father's looks. Here I am, just trying to keep the water on.
I want to help you.
Is he writing her a check? He's writing her a check for a penny. Oh my god, that's what I would do. What is it? It was a joke.
Thank you, son.
I'm not helping her at all. I'm not helping her at all. Why is he happy? I'm not helping her at all. Bitch, I'm gonna say that check is void. That goes to a bank account that doesn't exist. Fuck you.
All I needed was love.
Bro!
I'm someone else's son now.
Why did he give her a check then? I would not give her money.
Brian.
I would not give her a check.
No matter if someone is healthy or sick, sometimes all they need is your love for
Why did he give her a
life.
fucking check? I wouldn't have given her shit. It was a guilt trip. Oh, he gave her money and then said she's not, I'm not your son or some shit. That's not really a good guilt trip, though. He probably still gave her like 10 grand. All right, Gary's Sausages Alligator Suit Experiment. This is going to be a fucking shitter.